let's get this set. Ladies and gentlemen, stick with me here for a minute. Stick with me for a motherfucking minute, dog. I've never done this before. Y'all gotta chill out. Just a second, boys and girls, hold up. Let's see. Chat. I'm so excited to use that word, bro. Chat. Chat. Is the setup nice, chat? Hold up, chat. Let me see. Wagwan, everybody. 6 people already. I am clouded. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited. Let's do this. The sound is a bit echoed. Let's see. Let me check. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got my iPad. Not my iPad, my tablet. Let's see how things are. Let's see how it is. Alright. Let's see, test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Test. 1, 2. Oh, this is fun as fuck, hold up. Alright, everything is set. I'm not sure about the sound. I'm sure it can be a little bit better, but right now this is what we've got at the moment. God damn, I am motherfucking handsome. Hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the zeroroman channel. Today I've got my coffee. We can barely hear you. Let's see. Test, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's not that bad, guys. It's really not. Y'all gotta chill out. Right, let's get it started. I'm not sure about the warning. How do I do the warning? Let's see how we do this. Let's check it out. They're playing music. I hope they don't copyright my shit right now. But hold up. Right. Alright, stick with me here, chat. Stick with me. Okay, so my warning is not working. I guess we'll have to just give a spoken word warning. That can work also. I guess. I'm not sure. True male peakiness. Hold up, motherfucker. Let's get into it. Right. Let me set my iPad up like this. Oh, that's perfect. That's fucking perfect. Ladies and gentlemen. Let me turn down the brightness on this. Hold up. Guys, y'all gotta stick with me, okay? This is my first time doing this shit, okay? Okay, that's not good. Let's pick it up. I apologize. Let's see what we've got here. A little bit of a technical issue. Right. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm rocking my shit. Hold up. catching up, though. Is there like a generator on in the background? I'm not sure. That may be just some noise, maybe white noise from the tripod, or it may even be the trains. I am really sorry about that. There's really nothing I can do to maneuver with the sound. I'm going to try my best to talk as loud as I can, and I'm going to try my best to be focused on my words. But I hope you guys can stick with me. Like I said, this is my first live stream. I've never done this before, and I'm hoping that I can do this more in the future. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1, we're locking in, motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the zeroroman channel. Now, my regular interface warning isn't very active right now, but I will give a spoken word warning to every viewer. Smoking has been the cause to a lot of cancers. I do not condone smoking, nor do I encourage any behavior that may be shown in this live stream. If you are an avid smoker, I strongly suggest that you seek help to quit by consulting your doctor or pharmacist. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the zeroroman channel. This is purely a journal. This is nothing to promote smoking or narcotics or nicotine products. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm really excited to be here. This train is going by. I really apologize for that. Let me get my cigarettes out. Right, chat, what are we saying? Come on, speak to me. Right, if you are having issues with the sound, I suggest that you use AirPods or headphones or anything that you might have on hand, so that you could hear me better and we could conversate better. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk, boys and girls. Let's get it started. God damn it, my lighter is fighting for its life right now. For fuck's sake. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this live stream was supposed to happen very, very long ago. If you guys have watched Cigarette 49, you'll know that this past summer didn't go in the best of ways and really didn't go according to plan. And we hit 1,000 subscribers earlier this year in July. I just want to express my gratitude first and foremost to everyone that somehow understands what I'm doing here, and everyone that somehow gets my drill and gets my vibe and gets my personality as a whole. I started this channel purely spontaneously, nothing more. I just wanted to record a video on my birthday so that I could mark the moment. But over time, this channel has turned into something much more than I expected. and 1,000 people is just next level to me. And I'm really excited going into the future, and I really want to continue with this YouTube channel. And again, I'm just so grateful for everybody that understands me and really has stuck with me throughout this past year or so. Either ways, ladies and gentlemen, what the dog doing? What the dog doing? Right, ladies and gentlemen, talk to me. How are you guys? What are you guys doing? Dylan, thank you for your nice comments. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm very excited to be here with you guys in person and face to face. Talk to me, chat. How are you? Very slimming from 2000. I don't smoke cigs, only vape. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, because it's not the best way to get your nicotine. And either ways, ladies and gentlemen, the Q&A. Let's get into it. So, first things first, how this will be structured is I'm going to first read the comments and questions from our community post. And I'm going to read a couple of questions from there. Next, I'm going to move on to my Instagram story, which I think has like about 2 good questions. And so I'm not going to take a lot of time with the Instagram questions. God damn it, it's cold out here though. Guys, fuck, I'm freezing. It's like the goddamn Titanic. Why don't you just vape instead of smoke? What's your reason? I don't like vaping, my man. I'm gonna get into it later in this question and answer. But I just don't like vaping much. I like the taste of cigarettes. I never was a big fan of vaping, and so that's just what I prefer. I'm not gonna lie to you. Either ways, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it started. I don't wanna dabble too much in unnecessary topics. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is not scripted at all. Whatever that may come to mind, I'm going to speak. I don't have a specific structure or outline for answering these questions. What I can see though is a bunch of questions, and I'm going to try my best to give the best answer. Alright? You deserve like 20,000 to 30k subs at least, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. 100%, I agree, man. I fucking agree with you, bro. Right. Let's get it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the Q&A started. Right, the first question that we have from B1917G from 2 days ago. Couple of questions here from this guy. His first question is, how do you deal with the idea of lung cancer because of smoking? Does it scare you or make you want to quit? I'm not sure. I mean, quite honestly, I've never really thought about it. I'd like to think that I am a pretty healthy person in general, but speaking of cancer, my late aunt, she recently passed away from lung cancer, which was weird to me because the lady didn't smoke at all, and she never even vaped or even smoked hookah, which was a very common thing in Iraq and back home in our country. And it was weird to me why she just got hit with that. Now, I'm actually not sure if she had lung cancer or not. I think she may have had breast cancer. I think I'm switching it up. But my point being is that so many people fall ill to lung cancer without even having been, like, inhaled a single mouthful of smoke their entire life. So quite honestly, the idea of lung cancer has never struck me. I hope it doesn't. It doesn't scare me at all because I'm still going to die either ways, whether that's from lung cancer or whatever other illness it may be. And I don't mean that to be nihilistic or pessimistic, but that's just quite honestly how life is, right? What are we saying, chat? Are we agreeing? There's a brown belly. I knew, bro. Man, fuck yeah, they are fucking ready. Anyway, sorry to hear that, sir. My grandpa passed from lung cancer, but it wasn't even the lung cancer that killed him. He had multiple cancer masses in his brain. I'm sorry to hear that, Dylan. I really am. And yeah, cancer is just tragic, man, because cancer can really strike at any moment. There's really no escape, you know, and it's sad, man. It's sad, and I'm not sure. That's something that I'll have to think about for sure. Right. Oh, God damn, it's cold. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question from B1917G is, do you or would you have Marlboro merch like hats and jackets? Absolutely, man. I love Marlboro. I love the old school marketing that they did with their product, and I quite literally think that Marlboro is the best cigarette brand of all time. I would love to own some Marlboro merch. At the moment, I don't, sadly. Because quite honestly, there aren't many good thrift stores in Vancouver, which is sad. And I don't really like shopping online, so it is kind of hard for me to get more clothes, at least at this level. It's sad, man, but absolutely, I would love to have some Marlboro merch. That's 100%. What are we saying, chat? Are we rocking with the Marlboro merch? No, I'm being serious. She was staring at you like 20 seconds. God damn it, bro. Anyways, I'm gonna hop on my PC so I can hear you better. Thank you very much. That would be awesome. Like I said, chat, I'm not really sure why the audio is that way. I hope you guys can stick with me throughout this first live. You know, you gotta start somewhere, alright? Right, the next question from, I don't want to repeat his name, dog, but the next question from this guy is, how much do you smoke on average? This is a question that so many people ask me all the time, is how many cigarettes do you smoke a day? Now, nowadays I usually smoke approximately 4 to 5 cigarettes a day, so that's a quarter pack. A pack usually lasts me about 4 days, 3 days, and yeah, that's how I stick with it, man. And it depends on the day, really. Some days it's max 3 cigarettes, some days it's a little bit less, but it really depends, you know? So, yeah, man. The next question from this guy is, what's the most fascinating thing about cigarettes to you? That's a good question. The most fascinating thing about cigarettes for me, I would say, I'm not sure actually, that's a really good question. I have to give this one some thought. The most fascinating thing about cigarettes. You know, I grew up mainly around hookah smokers and shisha smokers. And I've smoked shisha before. It's wonderful. I love shisha. And I hope one day I could be able to smoke shisha more, but I don't know. I feel like every person who is fascinated and is interested in nicotine primarily wants to smoke cigarettes, but they can't really. Maybe that's because of the expense, maybe that's because of the taste, but I really do believe that cigarettes are the best way to get your nicotine intake, especially on a daily basis. And quite honestly, I don't know. I think that for me at least, what fascinates me about cigarettes rather than a vape or rather than a shisha, I think is the vibe of it. And I think it is very glamorous in modern culture, and I just think it depends on your personality type, the way that you dress. Cigarettes just better. I don't know why, but I just do. Absolutely, I agree. There is no other way I'd rather be getting my nicotine intake than cigarettes. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, alright? Oh shit, fuck's sake. I apologize, guys. My iPad, my tablet is tweaking right now. I swear to God, if this shit falls one more time, right, okay. you serious right now, bro? Are we being serious right now? I'll just put it in my hand. Sorry about that. Right. Okay. The next question from this guy is, do you think society treats smokers harshly? 1000%. 100%. Till this day, I get so many weird looks for being a cigarette smoker. And it's so weird to me. It's so weird to me. I think a lot of people look down on cigarette smokers. And that's understandable because the majority of cigarette smokers are addicted crackheads. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the thing about it is that I think it has to do with the culture, and a lot of people really do think about zeroroman, the most relatable person ever. Sorry. But yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with the cultural stigma around cigarettes, which has been around for decades. And quite truly, I really do feel like a lot of people have very two-dimensional opinions on cigarettes and smokers in general, which is sad because some people have never even laid their lips on a cigarette, and they look down on it so heavily, like they are better for not being a smoker. But it's really not that deep. No human is better than the other. It's either you like smoking or you don't. And it's just purely that simple. And I hope that more people can think, thank you. I hope that more people can think more critically about smokers and cigarettes in general. But that's a great question. The final question from this man is, did you ever help someone start smoking? That's a good question. I hope not. I really hope not. But to be quite honest with you, I've got a friend. I recently have found a good friend. His name is Watson. And quite honestly, Watson before me never really smoked cigarettes. At least I didn't really see him in any pictures. Or he never really mentioned it in general. That he'd been a smoker in the past. But I do think I kind of put him on though, which is sad. But he was mainly a weed smoker, a pothead, but yeah, I hope not so far. Alright, what are we saying, chat? Zeroroman is the most authentic person I've watched on YouTube. Man, you guys are so kind. What the hell? Can we get some hate comments in here? Can we get some hate in the chat? Why is everybody so nice? It's a nice Sunday morning. We're relaxing, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing to worry about. I've got me cigarettes. I've got me coffee. Life is good, man. There's no need to hate. There's no need to be fake. We move with authenticity in this world. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, the next question coming in from QXX-F2J. How often do you work out? As you look very fit. What's your height and weight? Show your biceps, show your abs. How many cigs do you smoke a day? I've already answered that one. Do you prefer light cigarettes or stronger ones? Obviously, I prefer harsher cigarettes because I did start on Armenian Marlboro Reds, which is by far one of the most harshest cigarettes in the world.
How are you?
Thank you, mate. I'm doing good.
Oh, you're a beautiful guy. May I sit down?
Thank you. No, please don't. I have a live stream. I don't want to be distracted right now.
I guess not, looking like that.
Yes. Thank you very
Unless
much.
I was like a 10 supermodel and you, if I was a real cis girl which I can get doll up pretty good, I'd blow your hair back.
Okay, that sounds good.
What do you drive?
I don't drive yet.
No?
No.
What are you gonna drive when you can drive?
I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. But that's very
Gone in
flattering.
60 seconds?
Yeah?
Kind of vehicle?
I don't know. I'm not sure, mate. Sure.
Well, if you're gonna put a ring on it, make sure it's me.
Sure. Sounds good. Thank you, mate.
Love you, bro.
Thank you. What the fuck is he doing, sir? Oh, Vancouver bums. God damn it. Anyways, I apologize. Back to the question. Yeah, I prefer harsher cigarettes. I do work out, and I am very fit. Thank you very much. My height is 6'3". I am 190 centimeters tall. I haven't weighed myself as of recent, but I think I am approximately 180 pounds. That's all I can remember. I'm not going to show my biceps or my abdominal muscles because, quite honestly, I haven't worked out since last spring. Sadly, but that's the situation. And yeah, I do hit the gym. I mainly do a push-pull legs, rest day, then push-pull legs, rest day, push-pull legs. You get the drill. But yes, I strongly encourage everyone to hit the gym. Just keep yourself healthy, man. It's great. Whether that be anything, you know? Anything in life is better when you're more fit, when your blood is flowing better throughout your body. So that's definitely a stream scenario. Motherfucker, this ain't no Fortnite though. What's for the emo? What's for the emo? Ah, there it is. There it is. What shirt are you wearing? I'm wearing a blank white shirt. It's not a shirt, it's a blouse. Not a blouse. That's for ladies. It's a sweater. I don't know. People think it's selfish for someone to smoke. They know all about how much a cigarette takes from your life, but they never know how good that shit is on a Friday morning, 7:45 a.m. with a cup of coffee. Bro, I swear to you, I swear to God, that is pure fact. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the next question coming in from Just the Guy XO, coffee or tea? Oh, that's a good question, bro. That's a really good question. Fuck. Coffee or tea? Alright, let me think about this. Coffee is the best drink in the whole entire world. But tea is just so relaxing. I drink tea every day after my main meal. I have one meal a day around 3. And I love my tea, man. But if I had to choose one to get rid of for the rest of eternity, I'd pick tea, man. I need coffee. I cannot go a single day without coffee, man. Yeah, man, that's a hard question. What are we saying, Chuck? Coffee or tea? Dylan says, the thing is, I'm actually kind of a negative person. But since I've been watching you, I've developed a new kind of attitude in life, appreciating life a whole lot more. That's amazing, Dylan. I'm really glad to hear that. You know, recently I've been thinking about my humanity, and I've been thinking a lot about death and how every single human comes and goes so fast, you know, and I think the best thing that we all, as anthro and as human, can do is positivity and to bring a positive mood to this earth, because we only get one shot at life, and I really don't understand why someone would waste that away being a negative person. Boro says coffee tastes more better, it's more authentic. Roman, what's your favorite movie? Mine is Greenland. Greenland? Wow, I think that's my mother's favorite movie. Wow, that's crazy. My favorite movie of all time, I would say, is V for Vendetta. I love that movie so much. And goddamn, I am cold. I am so sorry, guys. What can I do to get warm, ladies and gentlemen? Actually, your beautiful comments warm my heart, so it doesn't matter. That shit is corny as fuck. Wow, I don't know that movie. How have you not seen V for Vendetta, bro? Fuck! V for Vendetta is such a great movie, bro. You should definitely watch it. It's Natalie Portman. Such a good movie. I think it came out in 2005. Watch that if you haven't already. God damn, it is good. Alright. I get a hot drink, maybe a hot cup of soup. Soup? Dog, what the fuck is he doing? Who the fuck drinks soup, dog? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of my favorite movies, I have already recorded a video about my 4 favorite movies. It's gonna come out maybe in a couple weeks or so make sure to stay tuned for that. The next question from Just a Guy XO is, why don't you make more videos like lifestyle porn? More editing? That's a good question. You know, the thing is, I actually really regret editing lifestyle porn the way I did that video of mine. Because, you know, after realizing how YouTube has been working for so long with these edits, I think it's really negative that we're all so, you know, desensitized to raw and unedited videos on YouTube. You know, it's weird to me. And quite honestly, I think that the way that my personality works, the way I create my videos, I would rather 100% not edit them, because that's just how I enjoy watching videos on YouTube in general. Lentil soup is banging. Actually, I love lentil soup. Every Ramadan, my mom used to make this fire-ass lentil soup, though. God damn it, I would miss her recipes. Either ways, yeah, I don't want to do a lot of edited videos. How I watch YouTube is purely unedited videos, you know? Because I want to extract some type of message from the videos that I watch. Some type of improvement from the videos I watch. And I feel like when I watch edited videos, I don't really get much value out of them. And quite honestly, I think it's a demographic that's more childish and immature. And so, this is how I want to do it. What is your favorite song? Oh, goddamn. That's gonna be an easy answer. My favorite song of all time, is Smoke It Off by Looney, Athena, and James. But my favorite song at the moment would be Castles by Lil Peep and Lil Tracy. What are we saying, Joe? I'm playing Roblox while watching you. Dog. My girlfriend is... Let me see, chat. Are we all good? It seems good from my side. Chat, let me know. Okay, it's fine. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I don't know what to do though, because I'm a born Christian, but her family is Muslim. I hope they will see that we love each other very much. Oh, that's gotta be a hard situation though. Fuck. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, Muslim families are a bit hard to deal with. God damn it, I'm not sure what to tell you, bro. Fuck. You're on your own here, bro. Anyways, how many cigarettes a day? I already answered this one. Do you pre-game cigarettes before recording? That's a funny question. I actually do. Sometimes. Sometimes I do. Not every time though, because some... God damn it, my camera, my stream is bugging out. What the hell? Right, ladies and gentlemen, let me take camera tripping on acid for real. Alright, let me just check the camera, let me see if everything is fine. Stick with me here, guys. Small intersection. Okay, live for 45 goddamn minutes. It's good. We're doing good, chat. Let me see. Chat, do I have nice fingers? Right. We seem to be good. Vinicius says, I agree with the desensitization on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel as another language and promised to myself that I would never work just for the views. I like your content the way it is unique. Thank you very much, Vinicius. Right. It's crashing out again. God damn it. Are we being serious right now? I think it's because it's been going on for quite a while. Otherwise, right. Seems to be good now. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question coming in from ELQSW. Who are your favorite artists? What inspired you to start YouTube? What's your top 5 animes? What inspired you to make music? Those are great questions. Who are your favorite artists? Right now, in the moment, I'm listening to a lot of Two Hollis. I'm not sure if you guys know him. I like Two Hollis. I like Lil Peep and Lil Tracy's stuff. Obviously Cardi's stuff. Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, Homicide Gang, Vino Michi, who else? Soap and Skin, I love Soap and Skin, one of my favorite artists of all time. Snow Strippers, Crystal Castles. Yay, of course. Let's think. Yeah, that's about it. But mainly zeroroman. Do you like Beatles? No. I don't. I don't listen to their music at all. What inspired you to start YouTube? That's a good question. I don't know. Like I said at the start of the stream, I just wanted to mark a pivotal moment in my life when I turned 16. But little did I know it was something much more greater and something of much more value than I thought it would be. And I inspired myself, quite honestly. I think my main inspiration for my YouTube channel is myself. Every time I look back at an older video, I'm like, fuck, god damn, I am just so on point with everything, with the way I smoke, with the way I speak, with the way I make eye contact with the camera, with the way I just inspire myself a lot. And not to be egotistical, but I'm really not sure what else to tell you. That's just how I feel. Question from Vinicius is, do you consider your channel as art in any way? Absolutely, 100%. I think what I've done here with this YouTube channel is that it's a mix of journaling and documentation in a very unique art form.
货柜场，货柜场。
Boro says, what do you mean? This is art you're looking at. Of course. Yeah, 100%. I do feel like my channel is a unique art form, and yeah, 100%. That's without a doubt. Alright, let's speed it up here. What's your top 5 animes? Wow, okay, anime. Right now I'm watching Banana Fish. Banana Fish is really good. It's so entertaining and it's straight up a yaoi, but it's a really great anime. My top 5 animes of all time, I would say, I mean, I can't give you a top 5. I haven't seen that many animes in general, but actually, JoJo Part 1, JoJo Part 2, JoJo Part 3, JoJo Part 4, JoJo Part 5. I fucking love JoJo. The whole series is so good. JoJo covers a lot of themes of familial legacy, brotherhood, and I love it for that. The art style is so unique. Hirohiko Araki is a genius mangaka. I love him so much, and I'm really excited for part 7. I know they announced that not quite a while ago. I tried to get into anime with Tokyo Ghoul, but I honestly don't like the acting. Why would you watch Tokyo Ghoul? Wow. Tokyo Ghoul has to be one of the worst animes of all time. I swear to God, it is so trash. I just didn't like it the first watch. I watched it when I was like 13, but still, I didn't enjoy it very much. Tokyo Ghoul is mad. Why the hell would you start with that? Yeah.
Right now, since it's a public restaurant, I cannot smoke it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to smoke, you can just leave it on public restaurant. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Because if someone sees, we might get ticket for that.
I understand.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. Have a good time. Alright. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. No, Tokyo Ghoul is definitely not the best anime to watch. That's for sure. Right. Okay. I also love the Bakemonogatari series and the Monogatari series as a whole. It is just so unique, and the way it's adapted from light novel to manga is just amazing. I love it. Or not light novel to anime. That's a better way to say it. Bro, why do you keep getting pressed? See, that's what I'm talking about. Smokers are looked down on society so harshly, especially in Canada, which is the sole reason why I want to go on to the next question here from Win7 Haven. He asked, you mentioned Jerusalem as your next destination. Are you still planning to go there? Now, intertying these two topics together, I am getting sick and tired of Canada, bro. There is not a single respect for smokers in America, and not in America, in Canada, and it pisses me off so much. It really hits my brain. I also tried Chainsaw Man. I love Chainsaw Man. I read the manga when I was 14. I've been on the Chainsaw Man wave way before the anime, way before you knew Gems. I fucking love Chainsaw Man. It's the best manga of all time. Either ways, going back to the smoking situation, Canada's fairyland when it comes to smoking. I fucking hate it. And it is the sole reason why I want to move out of here very soon. Because I cannot keep making videos and continuing with this YouTube channel in Canada. I mean, you can't smoke even outside of a cafe, even outside of a bar. It pisses me off. And I want to be somewhere with more freedom when it comes to my smoking habits, quite honestly, because I can't continue like this, for real. I don't understand the hate towards smokers. It's just an adult decision, just like alcohol, absolutely. It pisses me off how smoking is so ridiculed here in Canada. And to answer your question, Win7 Haven, I do want to go back to the Middle East very soon, whether that's back to Kurdistan, whether that's Jerusalem, whether that's Dubai, whether that's Istanbul, whether that's Turkey, whether that's Egypt. I love the Middle East. It is my home ground, and I hope I can really endeavor into the different cultures of the Middle East. And so I'm definitely planning for the Middle East to be my next destination, 100%. I want to visit back just before anywhere else. And yeah. Right. The next question from Astro17SU, which I think is here in the chat with us. I have a couple, if that's alright. How are you so comfortable being a smoker? Is it part of your identity? How do you respond to pushback against negative comments on smoking? Do you think that it's getting more cool to smoke nowadays? Do you have advice for someone who started smoking recently and wants to explore that world more? What are your thoughts on addiction? Very good questions, Astros. I'm going to try to encapsulate them all into one answer. I am very comfortable being a smoker, and I think that I will grow more comfortable as time goes on. And it is 100% a part of my identity being a smoker. 1000%. I mean, I can't imagine me without a cigarette. It's just my wife at this point. I'm not gonna lie to you. But like I said in past conversations in this live stream, there's a bunch of pushback and hate against smoking, of course, and it pisses me off so much. And I hope we can grow more developed and critical as a society. Because free will is something that every single individual has on this earth. And if you are getting into smoking, I recommend that you own it. And I recommend that you think about it critically, as I say, because smoking is not a good thing. And you need to offset the negatives of smoking with a overall generally healthy lifestyle, okay? And that's the what's it called? The ferry ship? The tour ship? I don't know. Anyways, it goes off every Sunday here at Vancouver. Anyways, yes, so that way you can offset being addicted to cigarettes by having a generally healthy lifestyle, by working out, by having a good diet, by focusing on your style, by focusing on the way you smoke, by focusing on the right times to smoke, because timing is divine. How is being a smoker part of your identity? You see, where I grew up and where I'm from and my upbringing and my style icons, there's always cigarettes involved. And I mean, quite honestly, sorry chat, my iPad is tweaking. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. Okay, sorry about that. Yes. I mean, Astros, bro, you asked that question, but could you imagine me without a cigarette? Quite honestly. Just answer that question. What are your thoughts on World War III? Bro, what type of question? I don't know, dog. I hope it doesn't fucking happen. Other ways, yeah, smoking is a huge part of my identity. And yeah. Tying that into the next question here. Question from Yuri Markov, I think that's how you spell the name. But Yuri says, do you see yourself as a smoker for the rest of your life? Absolutely, 100%. I don't plan to quit anytime soon. Like I said, if lung cancer strikes me, I may have to slow down quite a bit. And yeah. Do you think working out and smoking are truly in conflict? No. Why would they be? It's all part of your lifestyle. I don't think they would be conflict. Also, what inspired the new mustache look? It looks liminal for me, like some backrooms shit. But it's not because it doesn't look good. It's very weird to see you with facial hair. I was expecting this question. I don't know, man. I think it was more of a masculine urge. I just decided to keep it. I don't know. I've also been playing a lot of Castlevania recently. Oh my god, that is such a good game. Fuck, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not played Castlevania Lords of Shadows, bro, what are you doing? Especially if you are a part of the vampire subculture. I strongly recommend that you play Castlevania Lords of Shadows. It's so good. It's such a good game. It's full of style. It's full of puzzles. It just immerses you so strongly, despite being such a long game. Not a long game, or a game that was released a long time ago. But yeah, Dracula from Castlevania has a really nice facial hairstyle, which just inspired me. I guess that would be the main inspiration for the look. But it's more of a masculine urge, like I say. I think it was something more internal, and I don't know, I didn't think about it much. But Castlevania is an essential, absolutely, bro. That game is amazing. I haven't watched the Castlevania animation, but I have played the game and I know the story. But Mandem is Vamp himself. Mandem is crazy. It's UK drill. Either ways, next question from just a guy XO is, will you do more live streams other than this one? Oh, 100%. 1000%. I love live streaming, especially being here with you guys now. It's making me realize how much I'm grateful for being able to speak with you guys face to face and interact with you guys as a whole. You know, the thing is, I used to go live on Instagram, but they changed the, what's it called? The fucking, requirements so that you can live stream. They made it so where you have to be at 1,000 followers to live stream on Instagram. And so I was like, bro, how do I connect with my people? It was pissing me off. And at the time I was below 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And so, after I found out that you can live stream at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I was taken away, man. I was like, fuck, why didn't I know this shit sooner, you know? But I'm so glad to connect with you guys as a whole. But speaking of Instagram, follow me on there so we can reach the requirements and I can open live on Instagram when I want to, because I will also do a bunch of music snippets there and maybe a quick smoke here and there, maybe to connect with you guys. So link in description in my about section of the channel. If you haven't followed my Instagram, please do already. I feel like that guy right now. What is the video? Oh my god, guys. This guy fell in the back of McDonald's. Subscribe to my YouTube and follow me on Instagram. That's the funniest shit. Anyways, yes, I will do more live streams. I want to, hopefully soon, with time, I want to have a proper PC live stream setup. I really want to live stream GTA 6. I really do want to live stream GTA 6. I hope to live stream GTA 6 because it's gonna be so fucking fun. I love the GTA franchise. Matter of fact, I should make a video about my favorite games of all time. Because I realize how big of a role video games plays in my life. But what do you think, guys? Do you think I should live stream GTA 6 when it comes out? Would you guys be down to watch that? Let me know. Either ways, the next question from Paywand, one of my best friends. Paywand was a friend back in Kurdistan and is still a friend. In cigarette number 21, I believe, we made a video together, Pineapples on Pizza. That was the video, yes. Cigarette 21. God damn, my memory is good. Fuck. Paywand asks, I think you have achieved far more in life than you could ever imagine at 17 years old, and I hope you achieve much more. But if you could go back and talk to your 14-year-old self, what advice would you give them? Love from your best friend, no homo. Fucking love them, bro. That's a great question, Paywand. That's an amazing question. 100%, I do think that at 17, I have achieved far more than the average 17-year-old. I've been thinking a lot about this. Speaking of JoJo, Jotaro Kujo is 17 during Stardust Crusaders. And I made a post on X, or a tweet, saying, if you're feeling proud of yourself, think again. Because Jotaro beat Dio at 17 years old. And motherfucker, that's how I feel. But a lot of the times, 100%, I do sure feel like I am really behind for my age. And I want to thank you, K1, for saying that, because quite honestly, that it's true. I have achieved far more than the average 17-year-old, and I'm so proud of myself because of that. Let me stand up straight, man. I'm slouching like a goddamn dog. Thank you, sir. I'm doing good. How are you? Well, yeah, man. At 17, I have achieved a lot, and I'm proud of myself of that. But if I could go back and give my 14-year-old self advice, I'm not sure what I would tell him. I would thank him. I would thank him, yeah. I would tell them, or tell my younger self to be kinder to the people around me, and to be more respectful with my parents, and to hit the gym because I was a fat fuck. But yeah, I'm not sure. That's all about, I would say. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, we have a couple of questions from Win7 Haven. Let's see, he asked a couple of questions, or they asked a couple of questions. Will you ever get tattoos? No, I'm not planning to. Because a vampire doesn't get tattoos. And I actually want to make a video about that. Maybe sometime in the future. But yeah, it was never really a part of my culture. I don't want to spend my money on something trivial. And I do feel like it requires time. And quite honestly, I have a bunch of shit on my head already. I don't want to fucking paint my canvas also, so I will make a video about that for sure. Right, next question from 17 Haven is, what is next for the zeroroman channel? A lot of great things, a lot of awesome things, a lot of entertaining videos, and greatness, just absolute consistency, and absolute presence, absolute vibes, absolute cinematography, absolute everything. I have high hopes. Final question from Win7 Haven is there something you want to try in general? Why is the chat so slow? Guys, talk to me. What the hell? Right. Something I want to try in general, I would say, is psychedelics. I have never used any substance, any drug in the entire world. Never in my life. Only coffee, only my cigarettes, and that's about it. That's about every substance that I use at the moment. Nicotine and caffeine, that's all I intake, because those two are a drug. I would consider them a drug. But yeah, I'm not sure. Psychedelics, maybe shrooms, maybe LSD, maybe more psychoactive drugs for recreational and spiritual use. But yeah, I don't think I'm ready, so not really anything at the moment. God damn, I'm so cold. Guys, what about alcohol? Ah, yes, also alcohol. Here and there, not always. The last time I drank was like 3 months ago, I'm gonna be honest. I like to remain sober, but I also want to make a video about sobriety and how grateful I am to be sober because I don't know, man. Nothing is ever worth ruining your sobriety over, you know? And so that's my deal, man. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna take a bit of an intersection. I'm gonna do a little bit of jumping jacks because I'm fucking cold right now, okay? Stick with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back, like 30 seconds. Move into the sun. You want me to kill myself, dog? No, I'm joking. Actually, I was in the sun before I started this live stream. So great. I love the sun. I am from the land of the sun, you know? I'm from Kurdistan. Either ways, next question from John Smith is, do you work out at the gym? Wait, what am I reading this for? I already answered this. Either ways. Let's see. Any good questions here?
Yeah, thanks. There's one high top in here. Yeah.
Dylan asks, what's your opinion on Scotland or Scottish people? I'm Scottish. I'm not sure, Dylan. I haven't met a lot of yeah, I haven't met a lot of Scottish people. They seem like cool people. I don't know, but I haven't really met anyone of substance, or in general, have met anyone from Scotland. So, yeah, I'm not sure. What's your opinion on Mexicans? What type of question is that? I like Mexicans, they're cool people. Yeah, I'm not sure how to answer that. On some Donald Trump shit, motherfucker. The leather jacket is sick. Do you have cowboy boots? No, I do not have cowboy boots. Every motherfucker in Vancouver, especially the ladies, have cowboy boots. It's so basic here. It's really ugly too. I don't like them. I do have a pair of cowboy, what's it called? Some Harley Davidson cowboy looking, what's it called, man? Like pants. They're not pants, they're like these riding leather pants. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what they're called. I completely forgot. Combat boots over everything. 100%. Who the fuck bro think he is with that jacket? I'm zero motherfucking bro. Who the fuck is in this? Right, ladies and gentlemen, the community post question and answers are now over. Now we are going to be moving on to Instagram. I'm pretty sure we don't have a lot of questions there, but we'll give it a look, see what we've got going on over on Instagram. Let's take a look. I'm not seeing chat right now, so you guys are gonna have to stick with me here for a second. Right, we have 3 questions. What? God damn it. Anyways, we actually have like 2 questions. We have a question from Georges Marks, a long-time viewer of the channel and supporter of the zeroroman brand. I want to thank them especially for that. Do you think that smoking gives you aura? LOL. No, absolutely not. I think it can visualize your aura, if you know what I mean. But I don't really think it does much more than that. I don't think it's some type of mystic fucking tool to make you a god, you know? It's just a cigarette. What are we saying, Chef? Do you agree? Errol says, do you drop the cigarette wrappers on the ground when you open new packs? No, I put them in the garbage. I try my best to put them. But I do, yes. Most of the time I do. Sadly. But I try my best not to really. Anyways, the next question from Georges is, what's your relationship with nicotine like? Do you think smoking exists or smoking will exist in the future? I have a very good relationship with nicotine. There's not much to say about it though. And yeah, I do think that smoking will exist in the future, 100%. If you're talking about cigarettes, I do think that they will be more of a minority choice for smoke. But I do think that smoking electronic cigarettes, vapes, and anti-tobacco will be more of a larger thing in the industry, sadly, but that's just how it is. But yeah. What's your opinion on Afghanistan? Congratulations, congratulations. We call it our operation for elimination of patient. What do you think about women? Man, what type of questions is these? I love women. My mother is a woman. My sister is a woman. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, I like women. They're cool. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Instagram questions. Not a lot of questions on Instagram. Like I say, it's sad. Go follow me on Instagram so that you can keep up with the stories I post, with the updates I give, with the Q&A sessions I want to hold. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to move on to the live chat Q&A. I'm going to be more interactive now, so let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's full screen it. I am fully present with the chat now. Let's talk. How are you guys today? How are you guys feeling today? What have you ate today? I don't give a fuck what you ate today, honestly. Sorry, my bad. Do you have dyslexia? No. My gun does have dyslexia. My gun got dyslexia. That means I shoot backwards. What's up with these questions? These fuckboys detectives. Shout out X. I fucking love X. Sorry. Yeah, bro, my tablet is not standing up straight. Anyways, what's your dream car? Audi R8. I love the Audi R8. I'm so sad that it's discontinued because I never really had the finance to buy an Audi. I don't even have a driver's license at the moment, sadly. But man, it's just sad that they didn't discontinue the Audi R8 for some electric bullshit. But yeah, it's pure elegance, pure class, pure badassery. I love the Audi R8. I know it's a bit of a basic answer, but that's what I enjoy, man. That's what I would buy if I had the finances for it. What's your favorite car you've actually driven? It's a good question. Jeep. I don't remember the exact model, but it was a Jeep. It was like those cubicle Jeeps. I love Freddy versus Jason. What's your favorite X song? That's a great question. I would also say Freddy versus Jason. Freddy versus Jason is too good, man. Fuck. I wish that was on Spotify. Either ways, but my favorite X song, if I had to pick a solo song, I would pick, what would I pick? I would pick Moonlight. Cars and nicotine are doing the electric bullshit nowadays. Oh, how I would like to be able to buy a Lincoln Continental Blue from the 70s and smoke on Pro. That's the motherfucking dream. What the hell is that talking about? Scenario. If you are driving around and see a snake in the road in front of you, what would you do? I would fucking run over the snake. What do you expect me to do, dog? Do you expect me to stop for it? I don't know what type of question is that. What the hell be chat on about? For real, dog. What's up with these questions? These fuckboys that text me. What's the other question? Bro driving without a license, FBI check him out. Yeah, bro, whatever, dog. Let me pick it up. Right, sure. I have one cigarette left. I'm gonna smoke it. I hope they don't press me again. But if they do, you know, I'm charming as fuck. I could get away with it. But either ways, let's be a bit risky today. I'm feeling risky. I'm feeling masculine and frisky. I'm gonna get fucking kicked out here. Have you ever been engaged with a human being in a romantic relationship? Bro, that is the weirdest way to ask if I've had a girlfriend. But yes, I have, of course. The reason I love Mr. Zero Roman is he does illegal stuff sometimes and does risky stuff. Nice. Beautiful chick. Right, I need more questions, Chuck. What do you want to know about Zero Roman? What are you curious about?
Handsome guy.
Thank you, man.
Very handsome.
Thank you. You too, man. Have a good time. Oh, sorry. I had I had you thought an incel fan base. Oh really? My fans are ballers. What the fuck is on? How's the creative process of making your videos? That's a good question. Well, I usually think about ideas the night before. When I'm pondering and I'm trying to get to sleep, I usually think of abstract metaphors, and I usually think of a lot of distant ideas that I try to get a good grasp on. And the following morning, I usually attend to a cafe or somewhere relaxing like this one, and I really meditate on the thought until I have a proper outline for the script, for what I want to say in the video, and then I just get to it. I turn on my camera, smoke my cigarette, and talk about it. That's usually about it. But my biggest struggle with the creative process of making my videos at the moment is lighting, sound quality, video quality, because I still do record on my iPhone, which I'm live streaming with at the moment, actually. And yeah, I hope I can get a new phone. I don't plan to get a camera anytime soon. I want things to go fast, things to go by easily. Yeah, that's about it. Bro's thinking, just ask ChatGPT to generate ideas for your content. Come on. Come on. If you had to choose and have anything in this world, one thing and only one thing, what would you want to achieve? That's a good question. Well, based on the trajectory of things, I think that I'm on the path to achieving everything I want. Hopefully, with enough time, with enough work, and with enough mental focus. But if I had to achieve one thing now, like if I could be gifted with one thing now, it would be friendship. And having a good circle and team around me. Because I realize that these videos are, you know, I've been playing in a solo match so far, which is sad. Because the whole point of humanity and anthropology in general is to have friends, which is something that I'm struggling with at the moment. And it would be friends and a better team and better help with the people that are around me. Do you use enhancers for performance in bed? That's a funny question. No, I'm not a very avid fan of performance enhancing drugs. Especially when it comes to the bedroom. I like things to flow naturally. And yeah, I don't agree with a lot of the industry pills that they provide. It's very unhealthy and it takes a toll on your relationships and your overall bedroom life, if you know what I mean. and gentlemen, we're gonna wrap it up in about 5 minutes or so. And so, if you have any final questions, let me know. If you don't, say your graces. Leave your good goodbyes. What's the best lifestyle? I remember you talked about erectile dysfunction in a previous video. That's why I asked. Did I? Really? Have I? Bro, you're gaslighting me. I don't think I've ever talked about ED on here before. For real, you're fucking tripping. Since the live is ending, I'm gonna say congrats on the 1,000 subs. Thank you so much, Vinicius. Did you read my community post on the... Yes, I did. Was it the one about Scottish people, right? I did. I already did read that one. But Vinicius, thank you so much for your congrats. You know, like I said at the start of this live stream, I'm just so grateful to have you guys, and especially people who understand what I'm doing here. Because I've always held myself to high regards, and I've always thought of myself as being a wonderful leader and speaker even. But this is only the beginning. 1,000 subscribers compared to what this channel will achieve is child's play. And quite honestly, there's so much ahead, and I have so much time, and I just want to make the best use of it. I want to entertain you guys, and I want to achieve something in this life. And quite honestly, here and there, I do still have doubts about this channel. I do still have a lot of second thoughts about myself, which is normal for human psychology. But with that being said, I'm excited. I'm really excited moving forward into the future. And I'm excited to be in the public eye of more people, you know? Marlboro says, congrats on the 1,000 subs, man. I hope you more cigarettes, and I hope you more cigarettes and alcohol. Mads Mikkelsen style, you understand? I don't understand, I overstand, motherfucker. Do not worry about shit. We are Mads Mikkelsen reincarnated. By the way, speaking of Mads Mikkelsen, I'm surprised I didn't get this question on here, but I recently watched Hannibal with Mads Mikkelsen, the TV show, and goddamn, it was so boring. I had such a high expectation. But then I watched Silence of the Lambs, which was so boring. It was just the most, I swear to God, my popcorn was more entertaining than that one. I don't understand, it's just so overhyped. I just can't get into the world of Hannibal Lecter, which is sad, but I'm currently on season 1. I just finished it. I'm gonna continue watching it, but yeah, man, I don't know. Anyways, Hannibal, just watch the original Dexter. Dexter, bro, I don't know. I haven't got into the Dexter series. shit is long. You know, TV shows are a big commitment, you know? But, Pusher Trilogy is actually insane. I love Matt's on that shit. Pusher is so good, bro. Fuck. You know, Pusher would actually work so well as a TV show. Seriously, if you really think about it, the character of, what was his name? The character Matt's plays in that movie. Fuck, I don't remember. But I just think it would be such a great TV show, like the likes. Tony, exactly. Tony is such a wonderful character. And although the trilogy is good, I feel like it maxes out at Pusher 2. But I feel like if it was a TV show, it would be so much more entertaining. If you didn't watch Breaking Bad, don't ever talk. Bro, you know when I watched Breaking Bad? I watched Breaking Bad, I was on a diet. I was, like I said, when I was 14, I was fat, right? That was when I watched it. I think I was about 14 or 15. Bro, I watched Breaking Bad. I called up my uncle. My uncle was a bit chunky, a bit weighty before, and he lives in Germany, and I called him. I was like, bro, how did you get so skinny so fast? He made an Instagram post. He was so skinny, looking like Slender Man, I swear to you. I called him, I'm like, how did you get so skinny so fast? He said that he had been on a diet of just chicken breast. So what I did, right, is I went to the supermarket and I bought like a discount carton of like 40 chicken breasts. And bro, throughout that era of my life, every day I was boiling chicken breasts and binge watching fucking Breaking Bad. It was quite honestly one of the best arcs of my life, though. But Breaking Bad is an amazing TV show, though. It's very overhyped now, but there's a reason why it is 100% I agree. I was 12 when I watched Breaking Bad. It's amazing, bro. Amazing TV show. I get it, so your inspiration is to become the new Heisenberg. yeah, the inspiration for the goatee is to become the new Heisenberg. You're right. Either ways, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wrap it up here. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Turn on the notifications bell. Because you know something, I realized that YouTube doesn't push cigarettes and cigarette videos like mine onto your recommendation page. So if you don't want to miss out on the videos here, please make sure to hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified the next time I upload, I go live. This next week will be amazing when it comes to my consistency. I have a bunch of pre-recorded videos that will go as soon as I'm ready for them. So stay tuned for those. And yeah, guys, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for your wonderful questions. And thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Sincerely, I'm so grateful. This isn't just another YouTube channel, okay? This is myth in the making. This is a whole new type of TV show in itself. And if you stick with me long enough, you'll realize what I'm saying now. And again, I thank you guys so much for this amazing milestone. Like I said, we did hit 1,000 subscribers sooner than this year, but I just couldn't get around to it. But you know, I believe in divine timing. And I believe that with setbacks, there will be more clarity in your life. And if you are going through any setbacks right now, if you are going through any hard times right now, I sincerely pray for you, and I want to let you know that everything will be just fine. Keep up with me, because we'll be going fast from here. Thank you guys for watching once again. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you Dylan, thank you Boro, thank you Topos. Thank you everybody for being in this live with me. There are more live streams to come, more videos to be uploaded, and I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. How do I turn this shit off though?